Hello guys, my name is David Godoy. My banner ID is 017118838 and I have not collaborated with any other live person for this assignment. Okay guys, so today we'll be working with hypothesis testing, and the claim here is today is that 50% of Housatonic Community College students are from the town or city of Bridgeport. Um, so what a null hypothesis, well, in this scenario, the null hypothesis is that 50% of the students are indeed from Bridgeport, and the alternative hypothesis is basically the opposite, and that would be that 50% of students aren't from Housatonic Community, aren't from Bridgeport. In order to test that in StatCrunch, well, first of all, I already have um, the total number of students enrolled at Housatonic Community College, which is 3,596, and then I counted the number of students which are from Bridgeport, and that was 1,778. So using that information, we can proceed. You go to the Stat tab, Proportion Stats, one sample. We want it with a summary. So for the number of successes, we're going to input the number of students who are from Bridgeport, because that's what we're testing for. So we can go ahead 1778. And the number of observations would be the total students at Housatonic Community College, and that is 3,596. So if you look here, HO stands for our null hypothesis, and that we have it setting equal to 50%, 0.5, and then we have our alternative hypothesis indicated by H with subscript A as not equaling 50%. So we can go ahead and compute that, and we are given this table. And what this pretty much indicates here is the most important stat here is the p-value. And the reason why the p-value is very important in testing our hypothesis, it's gonna basically indicates whether we can reject the null hypothesis, which implicates that the alternative hypothesis is a better conclusion. So for this scenario, we have a p-value of 0.5047, which is relatively large. And what this tells us, what this specific p-value tells us, is that the null hypothesis is correct in one way, shape, or another, or that the alternative hypothesis isn't more correct, if that makes sense. Um, so in conclusion, I would have to accept the null hypothesis that 50% of the students at Housatonic Community College are from Bridgeport, in fact, because our p-value falls within the range of over 0.05. Anything under 0.05 would indicate that there is a huge difference between the hypotheses. So therefore, in my conclusion, I have to agree with the null hypothesis that 50% of the students are from Bridgeport indeed, just because evidence does not strongly tell us otherwise. Thank you.